In here we have the first of 2 shipments that we were expecting last week. There's been a massive snowstorm in this region of Sweden that we are, so a lot of our shipments have been delayed, and we sincerely apologize for that, of course. But the first one is here. We're expecting the second one tomorrow, so I'm going to film this in 2 parts, but it's going to be one video, so make sure to stick to the end because we have a lot of really fun inventory that we're getting into the shop that I can't wait to show you. And we also have some really interesting custom orders that I think you guys are going to love. And perhaps one of them in here is going to be yours. It's always a fun surprise when you have something wrapped in paper like this. But I'm almost pretty certain that this figure here is a custom order because we don't actually stock a lot of Nendroids like this. It's not something that we've noticed get a lot of traction on the website. It doesn't really sell very well at the conventions that we go to. So every time we get a Nendroid in, I know for sure that this is a customer waiting for it. And I would probably say that this mod in here from My Dress Up Darling is probably the most popular My Dress Up Darling figure we've sold so far. It is a really nice and affordable option if you want to get into collecting figures, or if you just want to expand the range of My Dress Up Darling figures that you have. This mod in here has sold incredibly well, and it is loved by so many. We got 2 more here that we're going to ship out to a couple of you guys, so really gorgeous figure. They're still available to order on the website, so if this is something that you like, make sure to visit our website. I can already see through the paper what this is. I think you guys can as well. I know this is something that we're going to stock in the shop, and let me show you. It is a new gorgeous release from K-On! We are really happy to have these. We have some of the other girls in the band in the Pop Up Parade large format, which is super exciting because K-On! Is an older anime which haven't had a lot of releases available, so it's really fun to see that an older anime is getting a bit of a resurgence and getting some new releases available for those who's fallen in love with it. They now have an opportunity to get some really high quality figures to add to their collection. So this one is not too exciting. This is just Lorwyn Eclipsed. This is a set from Magic the Gathering. We don't do a lot with Magic the Gathering. It's not a card game that I'm into. It's not something that we play personally. So sometimes we just get some of these bundles in case someone has missed their pre-order on another website. Then we like to have these as sort of a backup because a lot of people use us as a plan B when their ordinary TCG shop can't deliver. In that case, we try to have 1 or 2 extra for when people come to us. So we got 1. And the next one we got like 6 of these coming in, so these are for sure something that we're gonna restock here in the shop. It's a bit of a shame we got it now in February, but this is the Hatsune Miku Christmas 2025. It is a really gorgeous figure. Of course, I think this was in Japan for the Christmas sale, but that doesn't matter too much. I still think, independently of the Christmas 2025 being over, it is a really gorgeous figure. We got a lot of these, and we're prepping for a lot of cons in 2026, so I really hope that people are gonna love this. I'm gonna show it off on stream as well, so yeah, if you like Christmas Miku, then this is one to watch out for. So this is a really cool Chainsaw Man sweater produced by Diffused. You can see up there. So unfortunately, I can't really break this open to show you guys, but you actually have here a Feel Me, and it feels like a really high quality sweater. It doesn't feel too thick. It feels like a sort of a comfortable sweater you could wear all season. So really psyched about that. That's the first Diffused merch we actually get our hands on in the store. So really happy about that. So for the customer who got this Diffused Chainsaw Man sweater, thank you, because now we know this is a brand we're probably going to stock up on more in the future. Magie Lumiere has been quite popular in the previous years, but it's gone down a little bit in 2026, so it's really fun to see someone getting a really cool price figure of these characters. So yeah, really cool. This one's gonna ship out. If we notice a stronger customer response to this, that people order more from this show on our website, it might be something that we stock, but for now we're gonna keep a low profile on these figures and just make them available for pre-order on our website. Now this one. Now this is an old custom order. This guy has been waiting a long time, not because we wanted him to, but because of the nature of pre-order. He's just waited for this Berserk Guts sort of chibi style figure a long time. It's unfortunately a little bit hard to see through the plastic what it looks like, but if you look at the box, it's really high quality. I love the sort of dual window display that you have on the front and on the back, or if this is the back or that's the front. Really cool. It's called Guts Berserk Armor Phase 0. So that is a really cool figure. I'm super happy to have it, but I'm not sure if this one is still available for pre-order. But you're gonna see a banner up here, maybe by my face, maybe on that side. But there's gonna be a banner on our website where I can show off if this is available. This one is going out to one of our favorite customers. She's been with us a real long time. She's been super patient when we've had instances like with this shipment where your orders have been delayed due to weather or other circumstance. And in this order, she ordered this really cool Attack on Titan wall scroll. And a guy in Germany actually got a really fun order. He got a whole bunch of mob plushies from Minecraft. So the first one to arrive in this batch was actually the big bad wolf from Minecraft. Really excited about it, and we can feel the texture. These are really high quality, super soft, really nice. This one is from the movie, so it might look a little bit different from some of the other plushies you've seen of the mobs in Minecraft, but really high quality Minecraft plushie right there. Sort of the best part about working in a shop like this is that every day for me it's like Christmas. Even though I'm unwrapping your orders and your presents, they are so gorgeous. I just can't cease to be amazed. This is a really nice blue archive scale figure. So this is the back, and here you can see just the level of beauty they have on this 1/7 scale figure from Blue Archive. And we might not ship this today because I think this customer is waiting for a couple of more Blue Archive figures actually, because I know we have some lined up. So really excited to see it, but they're gonna have to patiently wait for a few more releases before we let this go. And the next ones are actually so big that I'm gonna have to stand up to show it off to you. So hang on a second, I'm gonna adjust the camera, I'm gonna show off some really cool merchandise we just got in. At Kamiko, we do more than just figures, so in 2026 we sort of start to branch out into having a lot more merchandise in our inventory, and the one thing that we're really trying to bet on for this year is something I'm gonna show you right now. And it is these really cool XXL mouse pads. This Attack on Titan, as you can probably imagine, goes to the same customer who ordered the Attack on Titan wall scroll. So I know they're gonna be really ecstatic to see that this one is going out tonight. So we're also gonna have to have something fun in stock that we can bring to conventions or show off on the website or even on live streams that I do on TikTok. So I also got a couple of copies of this Kuromi and My Melody mouse pad. I mean, even comparing to me for scale, you can see just how big these mouse pads are. They are in fact, I think 80 by 40 centimeters big. So these are really XXL, and we have a couple of others in stock that you can find on our website. And I've showed off these in a previous video as well. So if you look at our previous video where I did a similar unboxing to this, you can see the other ones that we got, both from Sanrio, Demon Slayer, and My Dress Up Darling. And this one is going to go to one of our favorite customers as well. He makes some really cool orders on our website that we don't really see anyone else do. He really explores our full catalog, and in this case he got the limited edition Oblivion Remastered Golden Ingot. Unfortunately, the second item of his order is not in this shipment, but it's really cool, and perhaps I'm going to show that off in a future video when that product is released and arrives to us, because it's really cool. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a secret. It's also something from Elder Scrolls, but in this case, Skyrim. This is actually just the first shipment. We have one more I'm going to show you guys. It has over 30 really cool figures, a mix of orders that are going out to you, as well as some really cool highlights and new releases that we're going to keep in stock and that we're going to bring to the conventions for the rest of 2026. And this is the second box. We're not going to waste any time opening this up. I know there's a lot of cool releases that we have available in this box, plus a lot of really cool orders you guys have made. So let's not waste any time. Let's get it open. And as always, a lot of this packing material I need to get rid of first. I don't really recycle this, so yeah. This one I've shown off before. This is a Chinese dress Albedo from Overlord. It's a really nice figure. I've actually done an unboxing here on YouTube, so if you check our video history, you're actually going to find an unboxing of this one, and you're going to see just how many details they packed into this really affordable price figure. And this is really fun. So this is Elena from The Wandering Witch, so it's really fun. It is a show that's gone up in popularity in the last couple of months, so this is a custom order that we're going to prepare for shipment. But yeah, really gorgeous price figure right there. And you're probably going to notice a theme. I think these are going out to the same customer. I can only imagine, but like I said, Wandering Witch has gone up in popularity, so it's not completely unreasonable to expect they might actually be two different customers getting very similar anime figures. Really good choice. So I think we're starting to notice a theme. A lot of these Wandering Witch figures are going out to the same customer, I can only imagine. And I notice a theme of them getting the Quarterfall line of figure. These are price figures from Taito, which are really good value. We're available to offer them for really affordable prices to you, so really getting a lot of good figures for a really affordable price. But at Kamiko we do more than just anime figures, so here is a release of Yu-Gi-Oh! That we're going to stock here in the shop. And in the future what we're going to do is actually do a little bit of rip and ships on streams, maybe just on TikTok to start off with, but we're also going to develop a Twitch channel in the future where we're hopefully going to start selling and retailing singles from Yu-Gi-Oh!, White Schwartz, and a lot of the other TCGs that we have available here in the shop. And One Piece is never going to go out of favor. It is a timeless classic that sort of stayed relevant even though it's been going on for so long and people sort of go in and out of watching it. These figures are just timeless classics. Oh, this is Shanks, which is our most popular character from One Piece, probably second to Trafalgar Law. They might be split, but this is a really nice Banpresto Shanks. I think Frieren is probably the anime we have the most figures of in stock, and I know this one is going out to a customer. It's really cute, but I'm not sure if we're going to have any spares to keep in stock for the cons, but looking at this one, it's really cute, and I might just convince myself to get more of these in the future. So we have even more Yu-Gi-Oh, but this one is going out to a customer. It is actually the Deutsche edition, so this is the German edition of this Yu-Gi-Oh set. I hope the customer is aware that they ordered the German edition. It was the only one available on the website. It says in the title that it is the German edition, but we're going to ship it to the customer and sort of see if they notice it. But yeah, we're going to have that communication with them in case they sort of were unaware. Here we got something grand. This is actually a wall scroll. It's a little bit hard to see, but this is Nike. Let's see if I can get the right side up. So yeah, this is a really nice Nike wall scroll that a customer has ordered. It is of Rosanna and Sakura. So Nike has also gone up in popularity a bit recently, actually, both in terms of the White Schwartz set that we had, and in terms of figures and merch especially. A lot of people want more merch from Nike. And this one needs no introduction. It is of course Hatsune Miku. We have tons of Hatsune Miku in this shipment I'm going to show you guys. And this is just the first of many that we're going to have in stock, that we're going to bring to the cons, that are going to be available on the website. So yeah, really stick to the end, and I'm going to show you all of the cool Hatsune Miku we have available. And ever since Apothecary Diaries premiered, it's been really popular with collectors, and not hard to tell why. It has a really distinct style and character design, which we really love. It's quite easy to tell that they really try to forge something unique with these characters, and really like this price figure set. Some are going out to customers, but I think we're actually going to have some in stock for the website and the cons. And during the streams, this has been one of our most requested items actually. The Ada Wong Nendroid, which is a gorgeous Nendroid. A lot of people have been hyped on Resident Evil, both with the remake of Resident Evil 2, and especially now with Resident Evil being out. The pre-order window for this Nendroid was really short. A lot of people weren't able to get their hands on it. We only have one extra. Really nice Nendroid. If you love Ada Wong, I really hope you get a chance to get this one. One of my favorite characters in this shipment is Nananchi from Made in Abyss. This is a custom order, really gorgeous. There's not a single Made in Abyss figure that I don't fall in love with, and this is no exception. Really lovely Nananchi figure. And this is a really nice reissue of a figure of Marin from My Dress Up Darling. It is absolutely gorgeous. The series is called T-Most, and we have a couple of these. I think some are custom orders, but I'm really hoping that we had the foresight to prep some of these for the cons that we have planned in just a couple of weeks, because I think a lot of people are going to absolutely love this one. And here's one of my favorite items to restock the shop with, and that is of course really cute plushies. In this case we're getting a bit of a restock of Hatsune Miku plushies. They've been really popular at the cons. People love plushies, especially the Fu Appetit Hatsune Miku plushies. A lot of requests on TikTok as well, so this is really fun to start seeing the first batches of plushies that we pre-ordered arrive in shop just in time for the first con of the year. which is going to be on the 20th of February at FuzzCon in Malmö. And speaking of Hatsune Miku, we got even more Hatsune Miku prize figures. These we got prepped for the cons, but don't worry, they're going to be available on the website as well. But it's something that we're super excited to really showcase on the cons that we got planned this spring. And I really hope people are going to like it. It's a very cute style that sort of breaks away a little bit from some of the other Mikus we have in stock. So yeah, love the pastel, love the style, and I hope you guys are going to love it just as much as I do. I'm not really sure why we got one of these in this box when we had like 5 in the other one, but you know, that's on the distributor. But yeah, I showed this one before, the Hatsune Miku Christmas 2025 figure. Really nice. And one of my favorite figures is the paper art. No, it's not even funny. I have no idea what's behind here, so let's unwrap it and see. So, this is the kind of figure I can't show off on TikTok streams because I get shadow banned when I do, but I think YouTube is kind of cool with it, so here you go. Really nice scale figure. This one is a customer order. I can't remember if they ordered something else with this one. It's something that I have to check later, but really nice and healthy looking figure right there. I mean, this paper is kind of see-through, so I think you guys have figured out what it is, but let me show you in close-up anyway. And it is even more K-On! Figures. I think our ambition has been to get all the band members available in stock, and this is just one of many that we have, and probably one of the few remaining actually before we have sort of the full setup. So if you love K-On!, make sure to not miss these ones. You don't get K-On! Figures released very often, and we don't know how long these are going to be available or what more releases they actually have planned for K-On! It's actually been a long time since we had Hatsune Miku in the pop-up parade format, so this is really exciting to get. It's something that we haven't had in a while, and it's a really nice pop-up parade. A little bit hard to see through the plastic on video, but it is called Hatsune Miku Sword Shrine Chinese New Year version. My Mandarin is quite bad, excuse me if my pronunciation is bad, but the figure is as good as my Mandarin is bad. And this figure here is something that really got people hyped on our TikTok streams. It is, of course, Momo from Dan Dan Dan. Again, really cool pop-up parade. We haven't had Dan 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 figures in so long, so this is really fun to finally have in stock again. We have the White Schwartz card, but we haven't had a really good setup of Dan 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 figures in a while, so getting these Momo in is a blessing. And if you followed us for a while, you know that we always praise the quality of pop-up parades, so we try to get our hands on as many pop-up parades as we can, both these clear plastic and the other pop-up parade lines like pop-up parade S or the large version, because they are just really good figures. They have consistent quality assurance, the colors are popping, and yeah, we are just ecstatic to really have as many pop-up parade figures as we have, and we're always gonna do our best to have even more. And this is the last product from the shipment. This customer had waited a long time for this puzzle. There's been a lot of delays from the distributor with the release of this puzzle. I'm not quite sure why, but just really excited to finally have it and be able to deliver this Uncharted puzzle to this customer. He has a lot of other cool orders that we're waiting for, but this one we can ship immediately. And basically all that remains for me now is actually to process these products in this shipment as well. I know for a fact a lot of these are custom orders that they have been waiting for. We already had delays with all the snow that's been going on, so unfortunately I was planning to show the processing process that we do to prep your order, but unfortunately because there's already been delays, I can't really waste any more minutes setting up the camera, so I'm going to prioritize this time to get these out to you as soon as possible, because in the end your orders are the most important thing to us. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and leave a comment which of these figures you would like to have the most, and if any of these orders is yours, I would love to hear it as well. So see you, Kamiko.